Anna, why you been waiting so long? Told me you've been waiting for like 6 minutes.
Huh?
Told me you've been waiting for like 6 minutes.
Well, yeah.
You see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
There we go. Yeah, let's just get information from them, what they like to see. Fernando said he'll jump on, and I can show them the other kind of the ideas.
Oh, the one
Like
that you selected, the round one.
the land wreck. Yeah, I'll have it ready. But I guess because we already saw some of their pictures that they included, like they
Yeah,
want the round thing, and they're
and then that swing.
yeah, I was gonna say they're probably gonna want to swing. So what we could maybe do? Do you mind taking notes
Yeah, I'll take notes.
about what like stuff they're saying, and maybe we can just try getting consensus. How many people do you think will show up?
I think she said maybe like six.
That's fine. We can make it intimate, straightforward.
Yeah,
Cool.
we'll
Send.
see though.
Yeah, no.
They always say people are gonna, people always say they're gonna log on, and then they end up don't logging on.
Which is fine, but we need to continue making that effort regardless.
Right.
It's not a problem with me.
You're home.
Yes, I just got home right now. Had a meeting with the mayor right before, talking about
Oh my gosh.
That's how it goes, Anna. It's what I
What's
wanted.
gonna be, huh?
It's okay.
Does it have a drinking fountain?
It's supposed to, yes.
Okay.
It's supposed to have restrooms, drinking fountain, a mural. I can go over it a little bit about what it's supposed to have. I feel
Okay.
some of them might remember. They might have been part of those conversations.
Yeah, I think Jessica was it, or her husband, huh?
He was because he
Yeah.
wanted the disc golf at right.
Yes. Are you in your home now, the new one?
No, not
No.
yet. We're still dusting it. All the wood still has kind of like a old people smell.
Yeah.
So we keep spraying it with vinegar and what else? Phenol now. So
Okay.
just trying to get the smell out.
Is your girlfriend, is she still working, or is she, or
Hmm.
no? Or, yeah.
Yeah, she gets to work from home like 2 or 3 days a week, depending like what the workload is, and she goes in twice.
Okay.
And if she needs something else, she'll go in. Like there's been days where the internet's been acting up, so she'll go in.
Last week when we were at the coast and my kids were logged on, he only had maybe like, in my son's class, he only maybe had like 7 kids logged on, because I guess in town, like the internet, it wasn't
Yeah,
working for nobody, huh?
there was a few days Spectrum was just down.
Oh, okay.
Everyone was complaining about it online. So I've had that issue, and I've got. That's why sometimes I'm at the tech center
Oh, okay.
to get straight up internet.
Yeah. You guys have council this week, Tony?
Tomorrow,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Um, it'll be interesting. There's a lot of little items.
Tomorrow, you guys decide. Council decides on the park, right? The park's opening.
Yeah, Rusty's gonna bring it up, and we talked about it quite a bit today. And we might we forgot about the skate park, and we forgot about the
The
fitness
outdoor.
the fitness court. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell Rusty to just mention it as well, which I don't have a problem. We talked about it shouldn't be an issue to open them, and what we do need before anything is just signs. That's
Yeah.
the important thing. English, Spanish, use at your own risk, and these are the rules.
We need to come up with a name too
For
for
this
the for this park.
Analara part,
Huh. The Avenal Kids Park.
we can ask. We'll bring it up. Bring it up to them so they can start brainstorming.
Yeah.
Melissa Whitten part too one day. But no, yeah, bring it up. Jessica's here, yay! Fernando says he is 5 minutes behind, so he'll join us shortly. Jessica, you there? You there on the line? You know if we'll have anybody else join us?
I don't know. I put it out there, so
Okay, no worries. Hey, this is just to get the ball rolling. We can still have more discussions if we need to do it at a different time, different day. Meet them at their houses. But, I mean, whatever it takes, we want to get your guys' input on this. We want to get the community's input for sure.
How have you been, Jessica?
Tired.
And the kids, how are they doing?
They're Nadine's great. I mean, she's doing good. Josiah is another story. I'm hoping. I've been talking to the school as well. They were supposed to hopefully bring kids back with IEPs, but it's taking longer than they thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boys always give the trouble.
How are your kids?
They're doing good. Chloe's doing good. Gabriel has his days,
Yeah.
his good days and his bad days, but it's going. Just
We're
trying to
all
get him,
here, huh?
yeah, just trying to keep him focused and motivated to do it and stuff. That's been a struggle.
Oh yeah. And then for work, I'm on Zooms all day as well. We're doing Zooms with our kids, so it's computer all day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But didn't your site they're allowing kids to get they were allowing some kids, right?
The migrant part is open.
Okay.
Yeah, just not. It's because it's like the building, but like half is migrant, half is Head Start.
Okay.
And so I'm on the half of Head Start, and we're not open.
Oh,
We're just
okay.
doing Zooms.
How many students are they allowing there?
10 in each classroom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Sheila, you made it. We see you, Sheila. Are you driving? Might be.
She's at the beach.
I know, right? Where I want to be.
I haven't figured out how to do that on the computer through Zoom.
You gotta go to your video, like you click on the little video thing, you go set it, choose virtual background.
Oh, okay.
If you highlight that little video space and then the little arrow pointing down, you can change it.
Oh, okay.
I just learned that today too. Because my computer is, well, the laptop is like those ones that you close and it could be a tablet.
Mm-hmm.
But when I would turn it upside down, like when I would close it, I was upside down in the videos.
Oh.
So I had to figure all that out and turn the video, and I was like, oh, there I am.
Okay. Oh, snap doodles.
All good?
Am I on there?
Yeah, you're here. You
I'm
hear
here.
it?
Oh my gosh, I'm on it. Okay. I don't see anybody's face.
We see you. You're at the coast.
You know I'm not on no coast. I'm still in the valley in the heat, man. Oh, crud. I don't know how to get back to... I seen Anthony a few minutes ago. Now I don't see him.
I'm right here.
But I don't see your face anymore.
Well, get a bigger screen.
Well, snap-a-doodles. Okay. Well, at least I'm here. Okay. Whew. I made it. Okay. Now I don't even see the picture. Remember the little picture that you had up there? How do I get that? What was in here? want to see the picture. Maybe I'll just go up. Oh, maybe I'll just close. There I go. I see Anna. I don't see Tony, but I see Anna.
Here.
What up? Okay. I see one face. That's it. So is there a place to go where you can see everybody at one time or just the people who's talking?
Yeah, there should be. You're on your phone, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Turn it sideways. You should see an option to like see everything.
Okay.
Like if you click the videos.
Oh my gosh.
No dice.
Nah, but that's okay. I can still hear. So that's an important thing.
There you go. You see me writing on it?
Huh?
You guys see me writing on the presentation? Cool.
Anna.
Yeah.
Anna B. Hey, I went by that park, and I took some pictures of the park that you had said maybe had a swing and some other things, but I didn't see any. Maybe I didn't know what I was looking for, but there were some of the lower things that we had already talked about, putting some lower things on the poles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that, but on the place where all the swings looked like they should have been, there was only this one little spinner swing on it. That was it. It was a long pole. I mean, it looked like there should be a lot more on there, but there was just one little single, where you sit down on that little circle and the kids hold onto the pole and they kind of spin around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all that was on that.
It didn't have like a opening to push a wheelchair up on it.
No, well, there was another contraption, but I didn't see where the wheelchair went in. It looked like that climbing, like something that you would climb. Is that what that was?
No.
Okay, because then I think some of the stuff on that park already has probably already been broken.
Oh.
Because there was even 2 ramps on the ends that were really beat up, and then just one single. It was probably a good 30 or 40 foot long where swing should have been, but there was nothing on that. I was like, what is? So I didn't see. I took the pictures. I was going to send them to you so you could tell me if that's where it was at.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh man, I really wanted to see it for myself so I could
Hopefully
get a better visual.
Hopefully it didn't get ruined or something, because it's been.
Hasn't been that long, huh?
Like right before the shutdown happened.
Yeah. So, and you're saying the one down by the Catholic church, right, where you went to get the where we go, like by the old Sacred Heart?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to send you the pictures that I do have, and maybe I missed it. Maybe I wasn't. And then there was like a little xylophone out there and like some drums and that kind of thing.
Yeah, by the smaller playground, huh? The instrumental stuff was there?
Yes, uh-huh.
Yeah, it was right there.
Oh, boy, I'm blind. Never mind. I'm going to send you the pictures, though, and you're going to be able to circle what I missed, obviously.
Okay.
Let's give it another minute or two, and then we can kick it off.
Okay.
We got about three other individuals here. We'll give it a little bit more.
Hi, how's everyone?
Surviving.
Doing good.
Hi.
Hi, Angie.
Haven't seen you guys in a while.
You only get 3 people on the computer now, right?
Yes, that's the only way to get you guys. Or to communicate with people.
All right.
No, there's no face-to-face contact anymore, huh? Or barely through a phone or a computer screen. And I sent those pictures to you.
Okay.
Hi everyone, this is Fernando.
Hey, Fernando.
Hey Sheila.
Hola.
Sorry, I'm in the car, so I'm sorry if there's any background noise.
No, not at all.
Me too. I was trying to get Walmart
Awesome.
to give me some pumpkins. They let me down.
How many pumpkins are you looking for?
About 25. Because the pumpkins that we have right now are like really tiny ones, so I know we could give those to the kids, but we wanted to do a pumpkin carving with the actual parent, like with the families in the drive-through or the drive-in or whatever. So we wanted to give each family a pumpkin and they could carve it, and then we could give out like a little prize at the end while they were watching the movie. But the little pumpkins I got yesterday, I think they're pretty small, but they're adorable. I'm just saying they're adorable, but I think those would be more like here, children take them home and decorate with stickers, maybe. I don't know.
Try Save Mart?
Yeah, I have to go back, or the gentleman's giving me the runaround. This gentleman named Mark. Dennis
From
told me
Kalinga?
that. Yeah, in Kalinga. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Mark, don't give me the runaround. I know you can either tell me yes or no, but don't like keep telling me to call back, because I already feel like it's a no. But I'll go and try one more
How
time.
many are you looking for?
25? Because we only get about 25, 26 cars.
Yeah, no more than that. We have.
Yeah, so we don't need like a million of them, but 25 would probably be sufficient.
But you could try the grocery outlet in Lemoore. They're always willing to help out the community.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even try in Lemoore. I didn't. Oh, you know what? There is one, huh? Out by the
Yeah.
Jack in the Box and stuff. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. He's the one who's helping with those those school desks that one parent is making in Lemoore. Yeah. They donated money so he could continue
Really?
making desks. Yeah.
Oh wow! Hey, and he was doing a good job with those.
Oh
Really
yeah,
nice
I was
job.
watching his video.
I mean, I'm not that crafty. I'm pretty sure I could do some popsicle stick kind of stuff, but nothing with major wood.
Right.
But I did watch it, and yeah, it looked pretty. He was doing a good job.
Yeah, there's some interest from some community members who want to try doing something like that too. Start building some desks.
Oh, cool.
Just waiting to talk to Rotary, see if maybe they would finance some of that or provide some tools and stuff, and maybe we can get some individuals to just start working on it. But I think out of one sheet of plywood, they could make 4 desks.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
the guy in Lemoore has he posted his design and everything.
Yeah.
So
It was
I
really
think
fortunate.
we were gonna reach out to the schools to find out if there really is a need. So I don't know. Could be worthwhile.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure Avenal Lumber would get on board with something like that too. They're pretty good about helping.
yeah, absolutely. But anyway, so I think
Okay. Yeah.
I think we can get started. So we have Jessica and Angie. So we can do quick intros. I'm Tony work for the city, and I'm the city manager. I work with everyone else. If you guys might mind introducing yourselves.
Hi guys, I'm Anna. I work for the rec department.
And I can't get my video to work, but I'm Sheila, and I'm also the rec department
We see you.
CEO.
No, we do see you.
Oh, you do? Well, then why don't I see anybody else? Okay.
Yeah, and I do believe Fernando, our community development
Yes.
director as well.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Awesome.
I'm here.
So we'll kick it off. I know Anna invited you all, and hopefully we can share this information with more parents, and if they have some input they like to share with us, we're more than happy to hear it. But as you guys may be aware, we, as the city of Avenal, received funding to build a new pocket park behind the boxing club. Some of you might have been involved in the meetings we had last year. We're inviting the community to give their input about what parks they would like to see and what features and such they would like. We did 3 applications, one for this space behind the boxing club, one to improve Rice Park, and then the other was to create a park behind the community center that's currently in development. We only received funding for this project, but we're more than excited to finally be able to get started on it. Community development and the community activities are going to be taking lead on this. And as when we were first talking with the community, we wanted to get their input, what they'd like to see here. And I know there was an interest to create structures or have play areas designed for all children for special needs and so we've just started working on actually getting the specifics for what we'd like to have on the park. Jessica and Angie, you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Right. So what you'll see is this was a concept of what we would like to have. So you'll see we were proposing having restrooms. We're going to have obviously the playground areas. We would have benches, chairs, some landscaping. I know some other items that the community really wanted to make sure we had was drinking fountains, including some electrical outlets and Wi-Fi, and kind of keeping it all enclosed with a fence. So this isn't set in stone, but this is the general idea of what we want to include. So there's room to move things around and whatnot, but keeping in mind, obviously right here we have the boxing club. That's kind of where this all kind of limited to the space right here. There would be a little walkway to the outdoor fitness court. So we're trying to make this all a nice little area for families to hang out and play. So getting to the gist of it, we just want to hear from both of you and talk from about other parents as well about what kind of features, kind of playgrounds you think you or your children would like to see. We have some ideas, but I'd like to just hear from you guys first.
Well, for me, I know this was more focused on kids, with like disabilities and special needs. My son can use a playground normally. Um, so it's not like an issue for him, but I do know some of the comments on when I posted it on Facebook where, wheelchair access or a swing that can accommodate a wheelchair or a merry-go-round that can accommodate a wheelchair. So just making sure that there's enough space, for a wheelchair to go through.
Okay, so making everything ADA or wheelchair accessible.
Yeah. And I did like the idea of like the big swing that kind of has like the harness on it. I've seen those at a couple parks as well. And I know that I use those because, my son's fine now, but when he was a little younger, I was worried about him being able to grab onto the chain. So I know that, extra precaution to keep him in there in the swing.
Okay. It's good to know.
Yeah.
I know everybody was asking for a splash pad.
I know.
I know, serious.
I was like,
Well, I could say, or Fernando back me up on this. I know splash pads definitely been talked about for like Rice Park. Here, the space it's like a house lot, so it's not that huge. There might not be enough space to kind of really accommodate a splash pad and everything else we kind of promised. And the other thing is we don't have the budget for it on the project. For Rice Park alone, they quoted us around $700,000, $800,000, and this was 2 years ago.
wow.
And a lot of it is because it's water that needs if we want to recirculate it, it has to be specially filtered, and all the pumps and everything. It needs a special little location for pushing all that water, and yeah. So
It's a lot more than just a splash pad.
yeah. So
We are
go ahead.
we are going to be submitting. Sorry to interrupt, Tony. We are going to be submitting 2 more grant applications for this next round of funding. That both will include a splash pad, one at Rice Park, like Tony said, and then another one at the community center. If we get funded for that park around the community center. So hopefully through a different project, we'll still get a splash pad.
Exactly.
That'll get a lot of traffic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just keep the faith. We've got this.
So, Angie, you have anything you'd like to add?
Will it be completely shaded or just shaded like you have in that picture 3?
Good question. It would primarily only shade the playground area. So if you guys don't mind, I could show you something where been talking to one company. Let me change my screen. If it will let me. We've been talking to one about how we could incorporate the playground area with the shade structures. So, you guys see the drawing? You guys see this structure right here? I'm trying to highlight. Right, so maybe it would be an elevated structure, kind of like a rail, where children could go up, they could
Way better.
run around, and then we would maybe have space underneath for some other features. So, Jessica, like you mentioned, like the little merry-go-round might be a possibility. The designers would have to see what the clearances and everything for that would be. But using that sort of structure in those posts, then there would be shade right above it. So obviously it's not gonna, it would be as shaded as it can be, kind of like what we have at the parks, at playgrounds at Rice Park. But yes, it would, both areas.
Yeah, and I would add that just because the actual shade structures are going to be over the play structures themselves, we do plan on having lots of trees or landscaping around the other areas of the park, so that's going to provide some shade as well. So even though we'll have shade structures only around the structures themselves, there'll still be some potentially other shade from the landscaping.
Definitely.
And the security gate that would go around, would it latch when it closes and the kids wouldn't be able to escape? Because I know a lot of our kiddos are runners and that street's pretty busy.
That's a good question. I wouldn't normally like latch it during the daytime. It'd only be to maybe like close it off after dusk once the playgrounds are closed. I don't know, Sheila, Anna, your thoughts on that?
On whether or not it's latched or it's going to be latched. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if it's something we would want it to be latched at all.
Well, I would honestly. I mean, I have grandkids, but I would think when I'm just looking at this picture, and you guys know this wasn't my biggest thing, but you would hope that they had some kind of, once you go in, it closes, because she's right. As kids just kind of run around and running amok, you would hope that's a safety feature that's already kind of in that. It seems like it is, because see kind of where you highlighted on the left-hand side, it looks like well, that looks like maybe just actually no, I'm lying. It's just the fencing or whatever that is around it. But you would think, yeah, I mean, we could find out from the company itself, but I'm almost positive that, you know what I mean, an open concept. I don't know. We didn't ask that question, I guess. Fernando, you probably would have more of an idea.
Or do you mean, Angie, in terms of like latching the fencing? Like, so once they're in the play area, that's...
Yeah, so once the parent and child walk in, that fence closes and the kid wouldn't be able to push it out.
Right. Yeah, I'm seeing.
Really
Yeah,
busy.
we can. That's a feature we can definitely incorporate.
Include, yeah.
I know at the pocket park, it's a sliding gate, so we typically leave it open. But I think we can definitely do it differently for this park for sure.
especially because it's so elevated. You know, obviously that does make sense.
And I know a lot of the, I've never been to the place in Hanford, but I heard that there's like a structure where the kids could run in and it's foam. It's like a sensory thing that spins. I don't know if they have it there, but I thought they did. You know what I mean? It's like a car wash type of thing where the kids could run through there and just like roll the little things that spin. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know which park it
Yeah,
was at?
like the little bumpers.
Yeah, like a
Is
bumper
that what
type
you're
of
talking about?
thing. Yeah, there's a lot of kids that need that support and sensory to like grab and push and just to, I mean, I know a lot of the kiddos do have that sensory issue. So that
Right.
would be a great structure, like something they could bump into. It wouldn't hurt them, but they'd be able to release some sensory or some of their
Exercising
their
and
ticks or stuff.
Anna, I know Anna's taking notes. So those are some items that have been discussed, and we weren't sure if they were worthwhile or not. So this is good. Good to know.
And with sensory, I think in one of the parks, I can't remember which one, it has like the xylophone.
My pocket.
Yes.
Um, like for some certain kids that might be too much sensory, like the banging noise. I know for like my son, if there's like that constant dinging, like we can't play in the park because it's too much of noise for him. So it's you know, either they need the sensory or some of them don't like the sensory.
So Fernando, with that being said, you know how we were talking about possibly putting some extra structures underneath that enclosed high-rise kind of playground? How would that work if we're trying to kind of have some things that are not maybe sound, like not with sound or whatever, you know what I mean? How would that even work? Because you're doing a 2 to 5, right? And then a 5 to what, 8 or above or 12 or whatever? I don't even know what
Yeah,
the
5 to
ages
12.
are. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
How would we
I
do
think we can
that?
make it work.
Okay.
It's just a matter of trying to design the site and space the structures out enough to give space for whatever element we decide we want to put in there. But
Okay.
yeah, it's just a matter of laying it out the right way.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Yes.
there's still going to be a lot once we actually see this is what we'd like to have and how it could actually work, or it might not fit. And there is going to be kind of like that transition from like a little bit more calm area to more high play area. But yeah, any other thoughts or anything else you two might like to add or mention?
I just really like the swing with the harness. I think that helps with a lot of kids.
Okay.
And then, you know, just something for a wheelchair.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Or even if it couldn't get the wheelchair, even I know a lot of swimming pools have that lift where it would harness and help put the child into the equipment, so that way they could, sit in that chair. I don't know if that'd be accommodating or a little too much.
I
We'd
personally think it'd be a little bit more expensive. Would that be a little more of an expense, correct? Because it is a lift and it's motorized, correct?
Yeah.
Would it be motorized? Yeah. I mean, that's just it would be my thought that maybe that would be something that would be, um, I don't know, expensive. I don't know. That's just my thought.
I mean,
But I get what you're talking about.
doesn't hurt to ask and see
Yeah.
what is actually possible.
Right.
And if it isn't for this project, then maybe for the other parks we would like to apply for.
Exactly. If we can get a little more funding or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
So
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to add or say? So and I think we lost Fernando, but we're gonna still continue working on the design of this. Um, I talked to Anna and Sheila, and I'd like to continue these conversations with you guys, and if anyone else I'd like to be involved, definitely to kind of make sure that what we're designing is something that you and Avenal's families would use. So hopefully we can still reach out to you, and we'll try to get some more specific drawings. They're going to start making renders. They came by last week, one of the vendors. They took pictures, and they're going to try to make an actual concept. And once we have that, maybe we could continue talking. How does that sound?
Yeah, that's some.
Yeah, we could probably reach out because I work for EPU and they did do a new playground in their play area out in Fresno. So I could reach out to my supervisor to see if they have any concepts would be or roughly what they put into their structure. 'Cause it's a small area too.
Take pictures or anything that you, and
I
we'll,
will ask them for pictures. It's in Fresno and we can't go to the office. So
yeah,
they could send us pictures.
yeah, definitely. And more than happy to look at it. The whole point is make sure that it gets used.
Yeah.
What you want to see. Okay,
We also need to come up with a name for the park.
there you go.
So if you two ladies want to throw it out in the group and come up with some ideas or some names. Right now, we're just calling it Evans Kids Park.
Okay.
But coming up with a nice little name would be good.
I thought it was called Pocket Park. I was like, it's because it's little, it's pocket.
Sheila Verdugo Park.
No. Hey, if you want to put my name on there, that's fine. But you know, that means I have the rule of the roost, right?
Well,
Go out there and
sponsored
I'll
by,
live down there.
sponsored and paid for by Sheila Verdugo.
By the
Okay,
rest
of course,
okay, we
never
just put one piece of equipment.
But you know how Bill, we named the other little park Bill Woolley. Is it something that anybody has talked about, Anthony, to say if it wanted to be maybe like kind of similar to what we did for Mr. Woolley with somebody else? Or I don't know. Has there been any names?
Not to my knowledge. Fernando, I know you're just jumping on, but we're just discussing that we'll come back once we have a bit more some concepts. And now we're talking about names. You have any suggestions for a name?
That's a good question. I don't, but I know that's going to be something that, is probably going to come up, once we start getting closer to construction. So who knows? Yeah, I don't have any ideas right now.
I'm
So
saying,
just knowing that we all need to think about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Telling you Sheila Verdugo Park, and you can be a key sponsor.
And you just want me to sponsor it, but are you going to give me a raise? That's my question. I have no money, brother.
She is like, I'm trying to get these pumpkins.
Right? The pumpkin's a struggle. Thank you, ladies.
He's
No,
gonna raise
okay.
the workload. Maintenance.
Yeah, but no, if there isn't anything else, I don't want to take everybody's time much longer. We'll continue this dialogue, and I'm sure we'll continue reaching out once we have some more information. In the meantime, yeah, think of a name. If you have any other ideas or pictures, Angie, be happy to look at them. You can send them through Anna. She'll get them to us. And hopefully tomorrow the council is going to be looking at maybe reopening the parks right now. There's new guidelines that the state has shared about sanitizing, about use of equipment. So we're hoping maybe we'll be able to announce that they'll be open soon. So whether or not they get used, I know a lot of people are just looking for something to do since we're still under quarantine. So
Right.
but yeah, and nothing
Okay.
else. Thank you everybody for your time, and have a great night.
Thank you,
You
ladies.
too.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Guys, appreciate it.
I don't know how to fix it. Oh, well, okay. Virginia wants, or Shane wants your number. Let me just,